Hey everyone, Sebastian here, back again doing a video on nonlinear functions, this time quadratic equations. I'm going to be doing two questions and it's going to go from concrete like usual to something more abstract. And let's get into it. F of x equals -3 parentheses 3 minus 6 close parentheses squared plus 27. The function above intersects the x-axis and the xy plane at the points m, 0 and 9, 0. What is m? Okay, so this is vertex form of a quadratic. So vertex form of a parabola, right? Of parabola is a parentheses x minus h squared plus k, where h and k equal the vertex. So here what we really care about is the x value at the vertex. The vertex here is 6, 27. It's always the negative of the thing inside. So it's -6, so it's going to be +6 equals vertex. And now we're going to depend on the fact that parabolas make symmetrical things from the vertex. So it's going to be like, boom, and this is 9, boom, right? So this is 6, and then this is 9. So that's a distance of 3, so this is also going to be 3. So it's going to be 6 minus 3, so it is 3. Okay? So it's very simple math. I didn't have to use the quadratic equation. I didn't even have to use Desmos. I didn't have to factor. You could have done all those methods, but this is the fast method. And I think this type of question is not hard, but the SAT labels it as hard because it is hard to think of this method. And if you don't do this method, it's very time consuming, and you want to be able to save time on it. Okay, so now let's do the next one, and you'll see that it's more abstract, but we're using the same concept here, just in a little bit more involved way. Okay, so I'm going to keep this up here, right, to remind us. So here the vertex would be -3, -8 equals vertex. And let's read it. The function above is a quadratic that intersects the x-axis at a, 0 and b, 0. What is a plus b? So again, you could plug into Desmos, right, because there's no weird variables here, it's just the x. You could do quadratic equation, you could, get this in standard form and then factor. I'm not going to do any of that. I'm going to depend on a plus b being symmetrical, right? So it's going to be like this. Let's imagine we have it. And it is like this, right? -3, -8, boom. I have no idea if it's positive or negative on one side. I mean, this would be negative, this might be positive or negative, and then we have this here. So this is going to be -3. Let's call the distance from there to here d. Let's call the distance from there to here d, right? Because they have to be symmetrical. So a equals -3 minus d. b equals -3 plus d. Wow, look what happens when we add them together. A plus b equals -3 minus d plus -3 plus d. The d's cancel, and we're left with -6, right? Because this is always going to be the average of those 2 points. So it's just twice the average when we're doubling, or when we're adding them. So it's just twice the average when we are combining them and adding them, right? So it's going to be -6. So you just need to know how to read vertex form, and the rule of symmetry will make your life a lot easier with questions like this. And from there, it will be easy peasy, right? Kind of fun to do, honestly. Very abstract and fun. You could do this question in 10 seconds once you know the rule. So try this out. Let me know if you have questions. If you want to do more problems like this, I'm sure I'd be happy to do those. Otherwise, I hope it is warm where you are, and if it's not warm, at least the sky has a kind of brilliant winter light color to it. It's one of my favorite times, that low winter light. So if you're in the northern hemisphere like I am, you would get that. If you're in the southern hemisphere, it's probably nice and warm right now, so enjoy that too. And I'll talk to you all soon. Bye.